This is the 2024 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, and in this video, we'll take a look at it inside and out. My name is Joko, and welcome to Urban Auto Adventures. Huge thank you to Darcy Hyundai here in Joliet, Illinois for lending me one of their cars so I can do a walk around video. I'll put a link to their website down in the description if you want to check them out. Now back to the video. Looking at the front of the Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, we are met with this bold and very aggressive style and design that Hyundai put into their Palisades. First off, we have these turn signals which are seamlessly integrated into our front grille. We have a waterfall daylight running light which kind of runs through the entire length of our front. LED headlights, aggressive and very stylish front grille with the Hyundai logo here in the center, a front-facing camera. We have a ton of proximity sensors here in the front, our forward collision mitigation system down here, and a very aggressive looking front spoiler. The 2024 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy is 197 inches long, 78 inches wide, 69 inches tall, and has a ground clearance of 7.9 inches. Looking at the side of the 2024 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, we can tell that there hasn't been a lot of changes compared to the previous model in 2023. We still get our 20-inch wheels in the front and in the back with our disc brakes with these beautifully designed actually rims. We also still get the trim here that is the same color as our body, a nice chrome trim element here on both doors on the bottom. These very beautiful and elegant chrome door handles. We also get these nice body colored side view mirrors, which are also auto dimming and heated, with LED turn signals right here on the front, as well as a camera underneath. In addition to that, we also get this chrome trim here on the bottom of our windows. This is just a protective cover to protect it, from scratching. In the back here, we get a nice big window for our third row seaters, and we also get aluminum roof rails on the top. Looking at it from the back, we get pretty much the same looks that we got in the 2023 Calligraphy models. We still get our spoiler protruding here a little bit above our trunk space. We get this very thin LED strip here as our brake light. We also get a camera here for our digital rear view mirror inside. This huge rear window with our rear window wiper, the chromed out Hyundai logo here in the back with Palisade lettering also in the back here across the entire width. A backup camera, we have our H-track emblem right here, these simple yet very elegantly designed LED taillights with these nice LED lighting elements right here to the side. We have more proximity sensors on our rear bumper, as well as a very elegantly designed rear bumper. And we have these two huge exhaust pipes here in the back. To open up the liftgate, you can do it in several different ways. You can open it up by pushing the rubberized button down here. You can open it up from your key fob or from inside the driver's side. I'll open it up from here by pushing the button once. We have an automatic liftgate, as you can see, and we have a fairly big opening here in our trunk space. Even though the third row seats are up, we still get plenty of space here for our daily groceries, as well as for shorter road trips with the family. On the driver's side is where you can find the buttons to lower and raise the third row seats, as well as the second row seats. And this is also where you can find your Harman Kardon subwoofer, as well as a 12-volt outlet right here if you want to connect like a mini fridge or something. Now, if this space is not enough, you do get additional hidden storage underneath this liner here, and this is where you can store a little bit more extra stuff, and this is where you can find your trunk cover as well as some other accessories that come with the Calligraphy. Now, if this space is not enough, what you can do is you can lower the third row seats from here in the back, and you can do that by simply pushing a button here, which will automatically lower the third row seats. This opens up a lot more room for you to store even larger items, as well as even larger suitcases if you want. Now, if you need even more space, what you can do is you can lower even the second row seats from here from the back. And now you got yourself a queen-sized mattress space here in the back with a ton of room to spare. Now, if you want to put up the seats of the second row, you cannot do it electronically, you have to do it manually from the sides. And it's very simple. You simply open up the door and raise the seat in its position. Come on the other side, do the same. Just raise the seat in its original position. And you can do the third row by electronically by pushing the buttons here on the side as well. Then you just raise the headrest, push the closing button here, and it closes by itself. Nice. The 2024 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy comes with a standard engine type across all trim levels actually, which is a 3.8 liter V6 engine that, combined with its 8-speed automatic transmission as well as the all-wheel drive drivetrain, puts out a massive 291 horsepower or 262 pound-feet of torque. What you also want to know is where you put your windshield washer fluid, and it's sitting right here in the front of the engine so you don't spill any windshield washer fluid all over your engine compartment. When it comes to the interior of the 2024 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, we still get similar interior design and features that we get in our previous model, maybe with a few cosmetic changes that only Calligraphy owners might know. In addition to that, the Calligraphy offers actually more features than any other vehicle in its class, but it also tops vehicles that are almost twice its price range when it comes to convenience and safety features. We have a ton of very nice materials here. We have leather, we have wood trim, we have brushed aluminum trim here, we have high gloss trim all around, carbon fiber, we have very nice perforated stitching here on the doors, carbon fiber trim here on the doors as well. You also get ambient lighting that you actually can't see now because it's daytime. The Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy also, like I said, offers a ton of convenience and safety features, so let's start looking at a few of them. Starting off with our passenger side, we have this fairly sized glove box compartment that can fit your owner's manual and even a couple of shades of sunglasses. You also have a very nice brushed aluminum trim here of our air vents, leading to our 12.3-inch infotainment system that is also touchscreen and has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Right below it, we have a push button media access here for our maps, navigation, radio, media, a customizable button that you can customize to pretty much any of the features that you want. Right below it, we have a center console, and right on top of it, we have our climate control unit, which is this very small touchscreen display here with physical knobs here on the sides, our push button gear selector, our drive mode knob here, which is this knob that you can turn. You can also lock your differentials right here. Access to some of the other convenience and safety features like our hill descent assist, our parking sensors, our engine auto start and stop, as well as our cameras. Right here in the center, we have this trap door that when you push the button, it opens up more storage with 2 cup holders, a USB charging port, as well as wireless charging right here. And you also get this nice armrest here, leather armrest with this very nice stitching. When you open it up, you get even more storage with a USB-C and a 12-volt outlet right here, and this little tray for additional storage. In addition to that, you get even more storage in the form of this huge space here with a 12-volt outlet as well as a USB-C charging port right here and down below. On the driver's side, you get a heads-up display, a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster. When you do a turn signal, you can actually see the blind spots here from the cameras that are on your side view mirrors. You get this bi-colored leather heated steering wheel with paddle shifters, physical buttons on the steering wheel to control the adaptive cruise control, highway driving assist, and you also get a specialized customizable button here that you can customize to pretty much anything you want. In my personal car, I have it customized as the passenger talk button so that I don't have to yell to the people that are sitting way in the back. You also get more features here to the side, like the towing capacity of the Palisade, our traction control, the electronic park brake, and to open up and close the liftgate. Next are our seats. We have these very nice perforated and very comfortable Napa leather seats. Power seats with power lumbar, of course. They're heated and cooled. We have memories for 2 people in the driver's side, no memory on the passenger side, and the driver's seat is also massaging, which is very cool. You also get a digital mirror. You get this very nice suede lining here on your roof. You get a Harman Kardon premium sound system with a Harman Kardon subwoofer in the back, as we saw, a manually controlled sunshade with a tilting and sliding moonroof, as well as a electronically controlled sunshade in the back with a stationary sunroof. Sitting in the second row of the Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, you are just as comfortable as you are in the first row. Speaking of comfort, you still get the same nice materials that you get in the front. And this very nice suede liner here on top just ties everything together to make you feel more elegantly. You also get a sunscreen here, a retractable sunscreen here inside the door that you can just simply raise it, attach it, and if you don't want it, it just hides here inside the door. When it comes to storage, you get plenty of storage inside the doors here and the door handle. You get a bottle holder, 2 cup holders, you get pocket storage behind the driver and the passenger seat, as well as small pockets here inside the seats. The seats themselves are very comfortable. You get 2 captain chairs here in the back. You can adjust them forward and backward, and you can also recline them if you want to. That is, if there is nobody sitting in the third row. You get adjustable armrests here, adjustable headrests. Our seats are made of this very nice and perforated Napa leather. They are heated and cooled, and you can control that from the center console right here. And you can also control the temperature here. On top of that, you get a 12-volt outlet as well as a 115-volt house outlet right here and 2 USB-C charging ports. Nice. On the top here, you get this very nice suede lining as well as the air vents here on the top, which have 2 settings, a diffuse setting and a regular blowing setting. And this is also where you can find your LED lights as well. Sitting here in the third row of the Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy, there isn't much to talk about, except you still get plenty of room here if you are a person of my size and build. This is definitely not comfortable for longer road trips, but for the regular city driving and the regular family, this will be perfectly fine. You still get some cool features here in the back as well. You get a USB-C charging port right here on the side. You get heated seats here in the back, and you can also recline your seat. On top of that, you get this very nice suede liner here and the same air vents that you get in the second row with the 2 blowing modes. Now, if you want to exit the third row and there is nobody sitting here, you can either squeeze around the seat and get out like that, or you can push the button right here, which will electronically lean the seat forward and move it forward as well so you can exit. Coincidentally, you also have the same button on the lower part of the seat, so that if you have a kid that wants to get in the third row, they can actually move the seat by themselves by simply pushing the lower button down there, which is very conveniently placed by Hyundai. Nice. And yet another cool and futuristic feature that the Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy has over other competitive brands is this. I'll lock it. If I want to remote start it, I'll push and hold the button. That will start up the car. And these are the buttons to move the car forward. This is the button to move the car backward. So you push and hold them. But if you're far away from the car, it won't work. See, if I push and hold, the car notices that we're far away and it won't move. But if I move closer and push the button, then it actually engages and moves forward. Now, this is a safety feature that Hyundai have implemented in case you don't necessarily see what's around the car, so you don't hit anything or anybody. And again, push the reverse button. And it moves back. Nice. Turn it off. Now, in cases where your wheels are turned one or the other way, no worry, Hyundai have thought of that too. Again, you start up the car, and when you push on the forward button, the car will automatically straighten up the wheels and move the car forward, which is a very convenient feature. Again, release the button, the car stops, push the button to move backwards, and it will move backwards. Release the button, shut it down, and it shuts down by itself. Nice. And that completes our video for today. Thank you for watching this far. Make sure that you hit the like, share, subscribe button down below. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future video updates. If you want to see more amazing car videos, hit the thumbnail right there, and I'll see you in our next one. Cheers.